this is Solider, and today we will be reviewing Ghostbusters Spirits Unleashed. Ghostbusters Spirits Unleashed was created and published by IllFonic Studios on October 18th, 2022. This game is about a new Ghostbusters franchise opening and recruiting new talent for the job. The first thing I did when I got into this game was create my avatar. If you're a fan of the series like I am, the idea of making my own Ghostbuster really appealed to me. I spent a fair amount of time in character creation making a Ghostbuster. While I won't say they had a very robust character maker, it was good enough for most needs. I did unlock more options as I progressed through the game. I can see this game lasting a while if they spend some more time and effort in just this element alone. The game itself is pretty straightforward. You go to a job to catch the ghost. The basic object of the game is to destroy the ghost's rifts and capture the ghost before the ghost can fully haunt the location. The rifts act as ghosts' lives or respawn points. They can be found and destroyed, or they can be destroyed when the ghost is captured. The ghosts have the benefit of mobility and having attacks that can slow or stun the Ghostbusters as it roams around haunting locations. The Ghostbusters get fun gadgets and of course their proton packs which they can customize to catch ghosts. Moving on to other parts of the game, the story, for example, is there, but honestly it plays a minor part in the whole game. It is mostly used just to explain or unlock some features as you go, things like side hustles, research, and other game mechanics. Ghostbusters has many mechanics that can keep it interesting. Every ghost has its own strengths and weaknesses. There are variants to each ghost that change their abilities slightly that give advantages in some specific situations. The Ghostbusters, on the other hand, can customize their proton packs, thrower, traps, and PKE meter, giving them some advantages towards certain ghosts. As far as a learning curve, the game is simple and there isn't much of a learning curve. You can delve into the customization of the Ghostbusters gear, but in its current state there are only a few items for each device to select from, making it fairly easy to learn and customize. The story was light, the game itself was fun and challenging with other people. The solo play experience was kind of boring as the bots would do some dumb things or not act as you would expect them to. There were a few annoying things about the side jobs being bugged or taking a long time to complete, but overall, I had fun playing this game. As to replayability, this game was designed with multiplayer games in mind. While I played this game for over a month, I felt that I had completed all the content I wanted to complete. The only things I didn't do were those bugged side jobs I mentioned earlier, where they would either take forever to complete or simply were impossible to complete because they would bug out and you would have to restart them. As a multiplayer game, every game is different and your experience may vary. The gameplay does seem repetitive after a while though. Talking about the pros and cons of the game, the artwork was very well done. It's very appropriate for the franchise. Maps were really well made and the models did really well, especially for the ghost. Sound effects were great. The music was good, although I would have liked to have heard more of the older soundtracks. Voice actors did a great job. It was nice to hear some of the old actors from the original franchise in this game as they told the story. Character creation was fun, although I wish they had a few more options. Customization of gear made the game more interesting than I first suspected it would be, and the ghosts were very fun to play. Some cons. Some side hustles were bugged and can be impossible to finish. It is possible that this is fixed by the time I publish this video, but at the time I was playing, the side hustles would sometimes reset or would not advance, and you'd have to go and reset them in order to get them to advance again. And some of the variables were just so astronomically large that it would take a long time to finish, which made it very difficult when they would reset. The games could get a little repetitive, and the bots were not really all that smart. Overall, I really enjoyed the game, especially with friends. Playing as the Ghostbusters, you really must work as a team to take down some of the more experienced ghost players. Early on, it can be difficult to capture some ghosts played by the people. They can be very slippery without certain add-ons on your gear, which come with experience. I don't really care for the solo experience of this game. I am a huge fan of the franchise. This game retails for about $40 on Epic. I think this game can be worth $40 if you have friends to play with. Otherwise, wait for a sale. If you found this video useful, please like and subscribe to the channel, it will only help. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this review of Ghostbusters Spirits Unleashed.